Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is continue to read the Iliad by Homer. I'm going to read it. So he ordered, spurring each man's nerve, and the next moment crowds of Trojans once again would have clambered back inside their city walls, terror struck by the Argives, primed for battle. But Helenus, son of Priam, best of the steers, who scanned the flight of birds, came striding up to Aeneas and Hector, calling out, "My captains, you bear the brunt of Troy's and Lycia's fighting. You are our bravest men, whatever the enterprise, pitch the battle itself or planning out campaigns. So stand your ground right here. Go through the ranks and rally all the troops. Hold back our retreating mobs outside the gates before they throw themselves in their women's arms in fear. A great joy to our enemies, closing for the kill. And once you are roused our lines to the last man, we'll hold out here and fight the Argives down. Hard hit as we are, necessity drives us on. But you, Hector, you go back to the city. Tell our mother to gather all the older noble women together in grey-eyed Athena's shrine. On the city's crest, unlock the doors of the goddess' sacred chamber and take a robe, the largest, the loveliest robe that she can find throughout the royal halls. A gift that far and away she prizes most herself, and spread it out across the sleek-haired goddess' knees, then promise to sacrifice 12 heifers in her shrine, yearling, nerve-broken, if only she'll pity Troy. The Trojan wives and all our helpless children, if only she'll hold Diomedes back from the holy city. That wild spearman, that invincible headlong terror. He is the strongest Argive now, I tell you. Never once did we fear Achilles so, captain of armies, born of a goddess too. All so they say, but here's a maniac run amok. No one can match his fury man to man. So he urged, and Hector obeyed his brother start to finish. Down he leaped from his chariots, fully armed, hit the ground, and brandishing 2 sharp spears, went striding down his lines, ranging flank to flank, driving his fighters into battle, rose in grisly war, and round the Trojans' world, bracing to meet the Argives face to face. And the Argives gave way, they quit the slaughterer. They thought some god swept down from the starry skies and to back the Trojans now. They wheeled and rallied so, Hector shouted out to his men in a piercing voice, "Gallant-hearted Trojans and far-famed allies, now be man, my friend, call up your battle fury till I can return to Troy and tell them all, the old counselors, all our wives, to pray to the gods and vow to offer them many splendid victims." As Hector turned for homes, his helmet flashed, and the long dark hide of his bossed shield, the rim running the metal edge, drummed its neck and ankles. And now Glaucus, son of Hippolochus, and Tydeus, son Diomedes, met in the no-man's land between both armies. Burning for battle, closing, squaring off, and the lord of the wall, cried Diomedes, opened up. "Who are you, my fine friend? Another born to die? I've never noticed you on the lines where we win glory. Not till now, but here you come, charging out in front of all the rest with such bravado. daring to face the flying shadow of my spear. Pity the ones whose sons stand up to me in war. But if you are an immortal come from the blue, I'm not the man to fight the gods of heaven. Not even Dryas, indestructible son, Lycurgus, not even he lived long, that fellow who tried to fight the deathless gods. He rushed at the Maenads once, nurses of wild Dionysus, scattered them breakneck down the holy mountain Nysa. A rout of them strewed their sacred staves on the ground, raked with the cattle prowled by Lycurgus' murderous foe, and Dionysus was terrified. He dove beneath the surf where the sea nymph Thetis pressed him to her breast. Dionysus, numbed with fear, shivers racked his body thanks to the raucous onslaught on that man. But the gods who lived at ease lashed out against him. Worse, the son of Cronus struck Lycurgus blind, nor did the man live long, not with the hate of all the gods against him. No, my friend, I have no desire to fight the blessed immortals. But if you are a man who eats the crops of the earth, a mortal born for death, here, come closer. The sooner you will meet your day to die. The noble son Hippolochus answered staunchly, High-hearted son of Tydeus, why ask about my birth? Like the generations of leaves, the lives of mortal man, now the wind scatters the old leaves across the earth. Now the living timber bursts with the new buds, and spring comes around again. And so with man, as one generation comes to life, another dies away. But about my birth, if you'd like to learn it well, first to last, though many people knew it, here's my story. There's a city, Corinth, deep in the band of Argos, good Stellan country, where Sisyphus used to live, the wildest man alive. Sisyphus, Aulus' son, who had a son called Glaucus, and in his day Glaucus seared brave Bellerophon, a man without a fault. The gods gave him beauty and the fine, gallant traits that go with man, but Proteus plotted against him, far stronger. The king in his anger drove him out of Argos, the kingdom Zeus had brought beneath his scepter. I'm going to stop here today and continue next time. Thank you for watching.